Hi everyone, I'm Zach Frederick, and I am back now. I just made a video, or I tried to make a video. It was long as hell. It was like 29 minutes and something seconds. I just made a video talking about something, and the fucking thing didn't go through. I don't know what happened. I just made a long video, and it said, something went wrong in the process, try to reconnect. So I got to do the whole thing over again. How you people doing on Saturday, November 14th, 2015? I'm Zach Frederick. I just did a long freaking video that for some fucking reason it did not go through. It didn't record. So now I'm here doing it again. And what I was talking about was something that's been on my mind, the Hulk Hogan situation. I know it's old news. It's old news by now, but I have not talked about it yet so I wanted to make a video on it. And just with him, when he said that, I was a little bit hurt by it. And I don't know, because there is no video of it. Well, the guy he says there is a video. He said he's holding a video hostage and he's going to release it if Hulk Hogan doesn't give him what he wants or something. I don't know. But there's a video that a guy is threatening to release. And Hulk Hogan, he didn't deny it. He admitted to saying the things that he was quoted as saying to have said in the video. So I was a little bit hurt by that, because I've been a big Hulkamania fan since I was a child. And it hurt me a little bit, because Hulk Hogan is maybe my favorite wrestler, you know. I love him, he's probably my favorite wrestler. It's out of him and Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart, one of those guys, and Hulk Hogan. It hurt me a little bit, but then I was like, oh well, if that's how he feels, that's how he feels. If Hulk Hogan, he feels black people are beneath him, then oh well. And I know I just made a long video that's 29 minutes and something seconds. It was almost a half hour long, and for some reason it didn't go through. But so I'm going to make this one short, because I don't want to do that whole long thing again. I will try to recap what I said in the other video that didn't go through. I'll try to recap it, but the short version of it. This shit got me so pissed off. But whatever. I'll try to recap what I said in the video that got deleted or whatever. It didn't go. I'll try to do this one a short version of that. And anyway, with political correctness, we have all said with him, I don't know what was in his head. He said he was having a bad day. He was going through a dark time in his life, and he said those things in anger in the heat of the moment. I don't know. Maybe he did, but I doubt it. I doubt it. And he sounded like what he was quoted as saying that he admitted to. It sounded like, sounds like he is just a guy that hates black people. And if that's the case, oh well, then fuck him. But I wanted to say we've all said things. And I've said things. I still say things in the privacy of my own. I say things when I'm in the privacy of my own home, when I'm by myself. or when I'm with family or friends, when I'm with a small group of people that are close to me, that I know they won't get offended about certain things, I have said things and I say things, and I know most of us, if not all of us, have said things, and most of us, if not all of us, say things when we're in private, when we're by ourselves, or when we're in the company of a few people, family or friends that are close to us, people that we know won't have an emotional response, people that won't get offended by what we say. We will say things when we're in the company of, people that are close to us, that we know they won't get offended by certain things. But there's things that I have said and things that I say in private. There's things I've said in private that I don't mean. There are some things. There are some things I've said in private that I didn't mean. I just said it in the heat of the moment. I just said it out of emotion, and then later when I think about it, I realize it was wrong and I regret it. Okay, there's things I said. There's things like that. There's things like that I've said just out of emotion in the heat of the moment that I really didn't mean, and then later I would think about it and I'd be like, oh, I regret that. I regret saying that because I really don't mean that. But then there's also things that I have said in private that I mean, but I know it's not politically correct. So there's things I've said in private and that I've said around the company of a few close friends or family that I wouldn't say in public, because things that are things that I feel are true and things that I mean, but I know I couldn't say it in public because it wouldn't be politically correct to say. There's things that I say. There's things I say now in private, or when I'm by myself, and times when I'm thinking and talking to myself, there's things I say that I mean, but I won't say them around, and I'll say things in the privacy. And there's things I'll say things when in the company of a few family or friends that I know, people who are close to me that I know they won't get offended. But I won't say those things. Like, I won't make a YouTube video saying certain things that I would say by myself or when in the company of a few people that are close to me. There's things I say that I won't say in public, because things that I feel is right, I'll say things in private that I'm sorry, you people, I told you before that I have OCD. Sometimes it's hard for me to talk sometimes. Sometimes I got OCD, and me, when I make these videos, sometimes I tend to ramble. Sometimes I tend to get a little bit stuck. I tend to repeat myself. Sometimes I tend to stumble on my words. I have OCD. It's a problem I have. I'm trying to deal with it. And these videos, me making these videos, is helping me. I try to use this to help me with my problem, help me with my OCD, help me overcome it by doing these videos on a public platform. I'm sorry if some of you get frustrated when you hear me stop and pause, because I'm trying to gather myself. When you hear me repeat myself, I'm sorry if it frustrates you. Some of you, if it frustrates some of you, then you don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch my videos. If some of you get frustrated, because I tend to repeat myself. I tend to get stuck and pause. If some of you get frustrated because of that, it's your choice to watch a video. You don't have to watch any of my videos if it bothers you that sometimes I stumble on my words. Sometimes I pause. Sometimes I'll take long pauses to gather myself because I have OCD, and that's how it affects me, you know. And I will try to be swift, you know. I try to, and these videos help me, you know. It helps me to. I use these videos, making these videos, to help me with my problem, help me to overcome it, you know. But you'll have to bear with me. If you don't want to bear with me, then you don't have to watch my videos, okay? I'm sorry. I will try to be as swift as possible, you know. It's something I'm dealing with. It's something I'm dealing with little by little, okay? But anyway, most of us, if not all of us, have said things that we don't mean when in private, and most of us, and some of us, if not most of us, if most of us, if not all of us, have said things that we do mean when in private, but it's things you'll say when you're talking to yourself alone, or when you're in the company of a small group of people that you know, and they won't get offended. We've all said things, most of us, if not all of us, have said things that we mean, but we know it's politically incorrect to say, so we wouldn't say it in public. There's things that we say, there's things that I say, and there's things that a lot of us, if not all of us, say, that we say it in private, but we won't say it in public, because we know, even though we know it's right, we know it's not politically correct to say, so we won't, in this day and age, so we won't say it in public. But that's all I wanted to say. I made a short version of the video I did that somehow it didn't go through. But thank you for watching and listening, and you all enjoy your day. You all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope to see you again soon.